15 of the best open-world games you can play right now. We would be showing you gameplay, giving you a feel for what makes each one special, and doing it all without spoiling the experience. Rise of the Ronin. Set in the turbulent Bakumatsu period of 19th century Japan, Rise of the Ronin drops players into a stunning and war-torn open world. You step into the role of a Ronin, a masterless samurai, who can shape the course of Japan's future through key decisions and allegiances. The game allows total narrative freedom, whether you support the shogunate, back the pro-Western revolutionaries, or forge your own independent path. The combat system is a highlight. Tight, responsive swordplay meets era-accurate firearms in a seamless blend that lets you mix stealth. Choices matter here. Your legacy is shaped by who you fight for and how you carry yourself. There's a depth to the narrative that's rarely seen in open-world action games. Infamous Second Son. What truly sets this game apart is its morality system. Your choices determine Delsin's path. Will you be a hero saving civilians and bringing justice, or a ruthless outlaw who stops at nothing? Second Son is an electrifying superhero action game set in an alternate version of Seattle, where a government agency hunts down people with superpowers, known as conduits. You play as Delsin Rowe, a graffiti-tagging rebel who discovers he can absorb other conduits' abilities. This unique twist means you're constantly evolving, gaining new powers that drastically change gameplay. The open world is a visual treat, with a rain-soaked, neon-lit Seattle that feels alive and reactive. Mad Max delivers one of the most underrated open-world experiences in gaming. Set in a post-apocalyptic wasteland inspired by George Miller's iconic films, the game puts you in the role of Max Rockatansky, a lone warrior fighting for survival in a lawless world. At the heart of the game is vehicular combat. You build and customize the magnum opus, your personal war machine, upgrading armor, engines, rams, and weaponry to dominate the road. The open world is packed with enemy camps, scavenging locations, hidden relics, and races, giving you constant reasons to explore. Clearing enemy territories reduces threat levels, gradually turning the world in your favor. Side missions and characters add layers of story, revealing the despair and hope of those still surviving in the dust. With its gritty tone, atmospheric visuals, and mechanical depth, Mad Max stands out as a raw, adrenaline-fueled sandbox. No Man's Sky is a massive, procedurally generated universe that gives you an entire galaxy to explore. With over 18 quintillion planets, each one unique in terrain, weather, creatures, and resources, the game offers unparalleled scale and freedom. You start with a small starship, a multi-tool, and minimal supplies, then set off to discover new worlds, build bases, and unravel the mystery at the center of the universe. Recent updates have transformed the game into a robust open world and open universe sandbox. You can build bases almost anywhere, recruit alien companions, buy freighters and cargo ships, and even explore planets with friends in full multiplayer. There's a deep narrative to follow for lore enthusiasts. Or you can ignore it completely and just enjoy the freedom of space. The beauty of No Man's Sky lies in its exploration and progression. Every planet you land on can be scanned, named, and cataloged. If you enjoyed this video so far, you might like my channel, so make sure to check it out.
Bloody hat!
Batman, Arkham City takes the already excellent foundation of Arkham Asylum and expands it into a fully realized open-world district of Gotham. What sets Arkham City apart is its seamless blend of story, exploration, and combat.
Do you realize how many bones you've got left for me to break?
The free-flow combat system is a standout, and it's deeply satisfying as you chain combos, counters, and gadget attacks into flawless takedowns. The story features an all-star lineup of Batman villains like Joker, Two-Face, Penguin, and Mr. Freeze, each with their own memorable side quests and challenges.
I'm an instrument whose music always comes from the heart. What am I?
The writing is sharp, the voice acting top tier, and the plot unfolds with cinematic tension. Beyond the main story, the game is loaded with Riddler challenges, side missions, and Easter eggs that encourage exploration.
Hey, man. Give me a hug, yeah.
Grand Theft Auto V remains one of the most ambitious and influential open-world games ever created. Set in the sprawling, sun-soaked city of Los Santos and the surrounding Blaine County, the game gives players an enormous, highly detailed map filled with diverse environments. The story follows three protagonists, Michael, Franklin, and Trevor each, with their own backstories, personalities, and special abilities. You can switch between them at will, offering varied gameplay styles and perspectives. Their intertwining narratives are packed with humor, chaos, satire, and plenty of unforgettable moments. With unmatched freedom, a stunningly detailed world, and a constantly evolving online experience. Even a decade later, it remains one of the most engaging and complete open-world games you can play right now. Days Gone is a post-apocalyptic, open-world action-adventure that combines survival elements, emotional storytelling, and brutal combat. You play as Deacon St. John, a drifter and former outlaw biker, trying to survive in a world overrun by freakers, feral, zombie-like creatures. Set in the Pacific Northwest, the world is vast, moody, and often unforgiving, with dynamic weather, day-night cycles, and changing enemy behavior. Combat is intense and varied. You'll face off against human enemies, infected wildlife, and massive freaker hordes that behave like swarming, unstoppable forces. Planning and strategy are crucial. Setting traps, using distractions, and managing your stamina can mean the difference between life and death. The story is surprisingly emotional, exploring themes of loss, loyalty, and hope through Deacon's relationship with his wife Sarah and his best friend Boozer. The Elder Scrolls V. Skyrim is a genre-defining open-world RPG that continues to set the standard over a decade after its release. What makes Skyrim timeless is its unmatched freedom. You can ignore the main quest entirely and forge your own path. Combat offers multiple playstyles: swords, bows, magic, stealth, or a hybrid of them all. The leveling system allows you to grow organically based on how you play, making each character build feel personal. Crafting, enchanting, and alchemy systems further deepen the gameplay, allowing for powerful gear customization. The game's dynamic world reacts to your choices. NPCs comment on your deeds, towns change based on your actions, and random encounters ensure no two playthroughs are the same. Dragons can attack at any time, turning peaceful exploration into epic battles without warning. With its incredible world-building, mod support, and replayability, Skyrim remains one of the greatest open-world experiences ever made, and it's still just as magical today. Cyberpunk 2077. Thanks to major updates and expansions like Phantom Liberty, Cyberpunk 2077 has evolved into a polished and rewarding open-world RPG. The game throws you into the neon-drenched streets of Night City, a futuristic metropolis teeming with corruption, danger, and opportunity. You play as V, a mercenary navigating a tangled web of gangs, corporations, and underground fixers, all while dealing with the digital ghost of rocker rebel Johnny Silverhand living in your head. Night City is a spectacle. Its verticality, diverse districts, and constantly buzzing streets create a dense, living environment unlike any other. From the high-tech towers of Corpo Plaza to the dusty outskirts of the Badlands, every location feels distinct and packed with detail. You can hack into security systems, engage in street shootouts, or use stealth and dialogue to avoid conflict entirely. The story is mature, dark, and filled with branching narratives and side quests that often rival the main plot in quality. The world is vast, bleak, and fascinating. Crumbling cities, hostile wastelands, mutated wildlife, and strange factions make exploration endless. Locations feel handcrafted, with environmental storytelling that immerses you in the setting without relying on dialogue. Combat is fluid and customizable. You can go in guns blazing, use stealth, or rely on VATSA targeting system that slows time and lets you pick specific body parts to hit. Crafting plays a major role. Weapons, armor, and settlements can all be modified using scavenged materials. Red Dead Redemption 2. You play as Arthur Morgan, a hardened but thoughtful outlaw, trying to survive while his gang slowly unravels. What truly elevates RDR2 is its attention to detail. Your horse needs grooming and bonding. Arthur changes physically based on what he eats. Guns require maintenance. Even your interactions with NPCs change based on how you treat them. The world feels alive because it reacts to you. The story is one of the best in gaming. Emotional, slow-burning, and packed with unforgettable characters. Arthur's journey is full of moral complexity, making every choice carry weight. Side quests are deeply written, and random events often reveal hidden layers of the world. Assassin's Creed 4. Black Flag redefined the series by throwing you into the boots of Edward Kenway, a charming pirate-turned-assassin navigating the Caribbean during the golden age of piracy. Unlike other Assassin's Creed games focused on urban parkour, Black Flag delivers a massive oceanic open world filled with islands, forts, shipwrecks, and bustling port cities to explore. On land, you can stealthily infiltrate forts, tail targets through dense jungle, or dive into ancient ruins. The game mixes classic Assassin's Creed stealth and parkour mechanics with open-ended exploration, allowing you to approach objectives in multiple ways. Naval exploration is the heart of the experience. Your ship, the Jackdaw, is fully upgradable and serves as both your home and your main weapon. Ship battles are thrilling, with cannons, broadsides, boarding actions, and stormy weather making each encounter unpredictable. Sea shanties sung by your crew as you sail add incredible immersion. Ghost of Tsushima is a stunning open-world samurai adventure, set in 13th century Japan during the Mongol invasion of Tsushima Island. Tsushima is breathtaking. Fields of swaying grass, cherry blossoms floating in the wind, and golden forests paint a world that feels alive and artistic in every frame. Combat is sharp and cinematic. Sword duels are intense, precise, and rooted in timing and technique. You can challenge enemies to one-on-one standoffs or strike from the shadows using fear tactics. As Jin evolves, so do your options. Switch between fighting stances, unlock new abilities, and adapt to different enemy types. The story is compelling, focusing on Jin's struggle between samurai code and the need for survival. Powerful side quests flesh out characters and themes of loss, loyalty, and identity. The Tales of Tsushima missions feel like standalone short stories, each with emotional depth. The Witcher 3. Wild Hunt is widely regarded as one of the greatest open-world RPGs of all time. And for good reason. You step into the boots of Geralt of Rivia, a stoic monster hunter navigating a war-torn, morally complex fantasy world. With its deep storytelling, choice-driven gameplay, and massive world full of life and consequence, this game redefined what open-world RPGs could be. The world is vast and diverse, and you'll constantly encounter side quests that rival the quality of main missions, many with emotional twists and lasting consequences. As a Witcher, Geralt uses preparation to his advantage, studying bestiaries, crafting oils, and setting traps to take down mythical beasts. Leveling up allows you to enhance your abilities and tailor your build to suit your playstyle. The heart of the game lies in its storytelling. From the political intrigue of the Nilfgaardian War to Geralt's personal quest to find his adopted daughter Ciri, every narrative thread is engaging and mature. Characters like Yennefer, Triss, Dandelion, and the Bloody Baron are unforgettable. Elden Ring is From Software's masterpiece, a bold evolution of the Soulsborne formula that drops players into the vast, mysterious, and utterly haunting world of the Lands Between. Co-created by Hidetaka Miyazaki and George R.R. Martin, this open-world action RPG blends challenging combat, deep lore, and stunning world design into one of the most unforgettable gaming experiences of the decade. Unlike traditional open-world games with heavy quest markers and hand-holding, Elden Ring thrives on discovery. The map starts blank, encouraging players to explore without direction. Every ruined castle, hidden cave, or lone tree on the horizon could lead to a powerful item, a fearsome boss, or a lore-rich secret. You're constantly rewarded for curiosity and exploration. The world is massive, layered, and interconnected in ways that feel organic. Whether you're riding across the golden fields of Limgrave, navigating the crimson rot swamps of Halid, or descending into the eternal cities hidden underground, the sense of scale and variety is breathtaking. Combat is brutal but fair. You can build your character however you like: melee, magic, archery, or a hybrid of everything. Boss fights are legendary, each more unique and challenging than the last. Spirit summons, crafting, stealth, and horseback combat give you even more ways to approach every encounter. There's a quiet beauty in Elden Ring's world. Its ruins, monsters, and cryptic NPCs tell a story without over-explaining, inviting players to piece things together. It's a game that respects your intelligence and challenges your persistence.